Love that perspective.
Okay. I did the alternate way that I had discovered. So if it's, hi, welcome. Susan Gallagher here for Princess Steps, week 9. I'm delighted to see you. Delighted to have you here. And we're going to talk about the Princess Steps Focus event, which is the 5K, 10K. It is virtual. And let's see. It's October 17th and 18th. Saturday the 17th, Sunday the 18th. Now, we did this last year in the spring, so we know it works. Okay, how many people here did it? Okay. So why do we do a focus event? For one thing, it's a women's clinic. Yeah, go back to that. There we go. There we go. Princess Steps. Women's clinic focus event. Save the date, October 17th and 18th. It's okay, we're getting through this. It's my first time doing a live PowerPoint. The fact that it's tradition, and I like traditions, and the fact that so many of the races, in-person races, like mostly all of them, have been canceled in the spring, we didn't want to lose this tradition. So we created a virtual Princess Steps, and it worked great. We had about 58 people, and so we're doing it again. Princess Steps 5K or 10K. It's a celebration of your achievement, and who doesn't like a celebration, right? Okay? It's a fitness benchmark. So for those who like to measure their progress, this is a great way to measure it. Okay, it's a 5K. You can do it again and again, but it kind of gives you an idea. This is where I'm at right now. If you ever wondered what your pace was, this is your pace. Also, it's a reward for your improvement. Okay, so you know when you work towards a goal, it's okay to reward yourself. Different people reward themselves, but doing an event at the end that's part of the community is just one great celebration and a reward. It's also inspiration and motivation for consistency. Because we've been talking about consistency all throughout all these weeks from the beginning. When we maintain that consistency, we're more fit and we're more likely to have fun through the process, and especially at that event. Okay. Now, I know that a lot of people have had setbacks because of the smoke or various things, and we're going to celebrate where we are today. On that Princess Steps Day, the 17th or the 18th, we're going to celebrate where each and every one of you is on that day. Whether you walk, whether you run, whether you walk-run, whether you do it with family, whether you do it with your new buddies in the clinic, it's still a celebration no matter what. We're going to celebrate this is where we're at today, okay? And it's also commitment to fitness, to your family, to your friends, to your coworkers. You're inspiring them by being out there and doing it, okay? So that's an awesome thing. Also, it's virtual. That means you can do it anywhere. I'm going to talk about the suggested route that I have, but you can really do it anywhere. And you're going to see some pictures in a second where some people did it at Riverfront, some people did it near their home, some people did it in some other park. It ensures safety for everyone. We don't have the great big huge crowds, okay? So we're still under the COVID pandemic, keep your distance and that kind of thing. And because it's virtual, you're going to want to time yourself. So be sure and take your watch, okay? Because you're going to time yourself. So check out these awesome, happy, smiley pictures, all right? So you can see that some of them there are in Riverfront. You can see the big Eco-Earth globe. There's Alicia. She was doing it somewhere around her home. Kendra was doing it somewhere where she lives. Dawn, she did it around her neighborhood. And you can see that people are doing it wherever. So if you can't get to Riverfront and do it on the suggested route during that weekend, you can do it wherever you want, and that's fine. Okay, so Riverfront and Minto are the suggestions. The 5K route, I know you can't read the fine print. That's okay. This is the same information is actually on the race event page, the race page, okay? But it's really familiar to you because it's basically the route that we do oftentimes on every Tuesday night. It's also the route, if any of you do Monday Run Day, it's the route that we do, the 5K route we do for Monday Run Day. So you start and finish at the Pony by the carousel, which you're all familiar with, and you head north through the parking lot, keeping the fence on your right, behind A.C. Gilbert Discovery Village, all the way to Union Street. Take a left on Union Street and go across front to the river. And now you're going to go parallel. The river's going to be on your right. You're going to go all the way south towards the Eco-Earth. And you circle the Eco-Earth on your way out. So now you're going to go across the bridge, and you're going to go about 3/4 of a mile or so to the Gallagher bench, which everybody knows now where the Gallagher bench is. Okay, it's where there's a fork in the road. You turn around there and come back. On the way back, you don't go around the Eco-Earth again. You just, when you come back, veer to your left and go down to the old amphitheater area. So now the river's on your left, and you're going to head back north, back north to the water feature. When you get to that water feature, you're going to take a right, head towards State Street, and then right on back to the Pony. That is the 5K, all right? And it's marked. It's not marked out there. There aren't mile markers. As far as I know, the porta potties are open they're currently open at Riverfront by the playground area, okay? So you should be okay there. The 10K route also starts at the Pony, okay? And you're gonna start out the same way, going north, past the big park shelter and through the parking lot, behind A.C. Gilbert, and you're gonna actually cross Union Street, get on that sidewalk, and then take a left, go across Front Street, and then you're going to head south again, all the way to the Eco. This time on the way out, you're not going to circle the Eco-Earth for this 10K. You're going to get right on the pathway and go over the bridge. Okay. When you get to the Y where there's the Gallagher bench, you're going to take a right, and you're going to go all the way to the river. Okay, it's beautiful. One of my favorite places in all of this area. You're going to go along the river all the way to the park shelter. Okay, when you get to the park shelter, there is a porta potty there, and those porta potties are open currently. As of right now, they're open, so that's a little porta potty stop there. And then you're going to take a left and go to the dog park entrance. When you get to the dog park entrance, you're going to take another left and head right back past the Gallagher bench, all the way back to the bridge, the Minto Bridge. And this time on the way back, you are going to circle around the Eco-Earth. And then you're going to head all the way back. Now the river's on your left, so you're paralleling the river, all the way back to Union Street. And when you get onto Union Street, then you're going to go behind and through the parking lot again, basically come back the way you started. Go all the way to the Pony, and then you're done. That's the 10K, okay? Cost, it's free. There is no cost, okay? Registration is runsignup.com/GFR Princess Steps 5K 10K. You can also get there just by going to runsignup.com/princess steps. That will also get you there, okay? Let's see. Everyone is welcome. This is not exclusive to women in the clinic, okay? You can have, some people's husbands have already signed up. I know Miriam's husband signed up. Yeah, thank you.
Well, I signed him up.
You signed him up? Okay.
But he said yes.
He said yes, good. He said yes, he said yes. Okay. So everybody's welcome. Invite your friends, invite your family. That's fine. I know Vicky from Texas already signed up, and her husband or partner signed up also. There, you can see on there Susan Brainerd and her whole crew signed up. They're not in the women's clinic. They signed up last year. And they're all wearing pink. Isn't that cool? Okay? So anybody's welcome. Now, to submit your virtual results, that's an important part. You just go to the website and click on the results. Then select the Submit Virtual Results tab. Search for your registration either by your first and last name or by your email. And this information also, by the way, you don't have to remember this, it's on the website, identical to what's up here. So basically, you can either go right to the web race page, or you can go to your Run Sign Up profile and also put them up there that way. It's pretty straightforward. If you have any trouble, email me and tell me, your name and what event you did, 5K or 10K, and what your time was, and I can import that for you, okay? In addition, you can create a finisher certificate. This is one that Laura, who's in our clinic right now, she's a Bobcat, this is one she did before. There's some sample ones in there that actually have the Princess Steps logo on them, okay? Also, there's rewards. So, if you're in the clinic, okay, leaders, participants, you register for the event and you submit your results, you're going to get an automatic $10 coupon. So it's like, we're paying you to do this event instead of you paying us. We're paying you. But you've got to do those two simple things. Register and submit your results, okay? And you'll be able to pick up that certificate the next day, or not the next day, but the next week. So if you do it Saturday or Sunday, you can pick it up when you come the following Tuesday. You can pick up your card, okay? Remember to post your photo, and look at all these awesome photos, and look at what they're wearing, okay? A lot of people are wearing the pink Princess Step shirts or some form of brightness. And these are all pictures that people took post-race, so to speak, and submitted them. I took these pictures either off of our private women's clinic Facebook group, or people emailed them to me. So if you're not as part of the Facebook, that's okay. You can still take a picture and send it to me. Even your friends can, or your family people. Just send it to me. Let's see. Bonus. There's going to be a random prize drawing for anybody that posts their photo. Whether you post it to the Facebook page or you send it to me, you're going to be entered, and I'm going to have a random prize drawing, kind of like we did last time. I had an anonymous donor that donated some cash, and that's what we used to come up with some random prizes, okay? And that was kind of fun. Any questions here so far? Okay. Even the leaders did it, okay? And that was really awesome. So you can see the leaders there. And here's some action shots. These action shots were taken by me after I did the 5K. I did the 5K starting kind of 7 o'clock in the morning, and then I went back out there with my camera and I captured these. And I'm really, really glad I did, because look at them. They're fun and they're colorful. There's brightness. There's pink. There's purple. There's red. There's yellow. I just encourage you to be bright, because here's the thing. What I heard is, it was so cool. I could see who was out there. I could see the bright shirts. I could see that there were other people, and it felt like we were part of a race, part of something. Because, I encourage people you can do it wherever you want, but if you do it on Saturday morning, in the morning, like I did it at 7 o'clock, a lot of people did it at 8 o'clock, that worked out good because then I could go and take the pictures. But there's more people there. And plus, there's not as many people in the park in the morning as there would potentially be in the afternoon, okay? So it just was really, really fun. It's the best you can do for being virtual, but still feeling like you're part of something, okay? T-shirts are still available. I know a couple of you got them just tonight. Thank you. That's great. They are still available. And a little bit more about some preparation. Extra gear afterwards might be important because it's a little too far out now to know what the weather's going to be. If it rains, if it's cold, if it's warm, be prepared. Okay. You know, I always like to take a dry sports bra. I don't like to hang around, especially if I'm going to bring my camera and take some pictures with a wet sports bra. So a hat, a jacket, sunglasses, something. Be prepared no matter what. Make sure you bring your watch. If you think you're going to need water, bring a water bottle to take with you, a handheld, and you know we've got lots of them here. Layers, because your body temperature is you're gonna warm up. You know, how many people have overdressed? Yeah, at some point in time. Yeah, so you're gonna warm up. So that, and what I do if it's cold, because I'm going to wear my short sleeve Princess Step t-shirt. If it's cool, I'm going to wear a lightweight long sleeve under it. So I still have that bright, but I'm a little bit more warm. Take your phone to take your photo. Have a purposeful warm up, right? And pace wisely. Don't go out too soon. How many people have started an event and went out too soon, too fast, too soon, and then kind of conked before it was over with? Have a lot of fun. Additional tips for preparation are in this week's update, and group-specific guidelines, whether you're leopard, cougar, jaguar, panther, cheetah, bobcat. Group-specific guidelines for 5K and 10K are in the update. So if you have questions about it, please go there and read that. If you have further questions, you know how to get a hold of me. Okay? All righty. Let's see. I'm going to go all the way back from the beginning. There we go. All right. At this point, thank you. We have plenty of time. So what we're going to do, you can put it back on me, John. Thanks. I'm back. Okay. There's a few of us here in the store. We're going to use the next few minutes to talk about the Princess Steps 5K, 10K. And who's doing it, what questions. So I encourage all of you out there to talk about it amongst your group. And you can even, if you have your phone, you can even register right now. It's fun. It's easy. And just go and register right now, or you can talk about it. You can discuss it amongst your group. You can even plan, hey, let's do it approximately at the same time. Let's all get there. We'll still social distance. We'll get a group picture. Plan on doing it together and sending me those pictures. And then this whole concept will just grow and grow and grow. You know, I hope and pray that we can do events again in person by spring or summer. But, you know, even if we don't, we know now through this in-person virtual blend that the women's clinic can continue to work. As far as what the format is that we have, it's working. I'll continue to do the private Facebook group again next spring. I've already had a few questions about when is the spring clinic going to open. I normally open it before this clinic ends, but with everything going on, it's probably going to be a little closer to sometime in maybe mid-November. So we will plan on having another clinic. We know it works. Mid-November is my target for opening registration. And once again, we will do the virtual Princess Steps again if there's no other in-person event. Or maybe we'll do it anyway because it works. Okay? Because I can pick the date, right? Or dates. Okay? So we'll see you out there in just a few minutes. Goodbye for now.
we're gonna end it.
Yeah, so we're gonna finish.